Recording.
All right, fellas.
And attention. Now, Canadian student tenants begin. Honor, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, courage, community. Now, Canadian. To me. All right, let's get started. 10 jumping jacks, go. Good, face this way. 10 jumping jacks, go. Oh, Mr. Bird's a smart cookie. Face away. 10 jumping jacks, go. He sees where this is going. He's a pattern recognition guy. Not yet. I didn't tell you go yet. All right, now you can go. Facing that way. 10 of them. All right, facing this way. Now we're going to do squats. So you're going to come down, squat, come back up. 10 of them, go. Get those hips lower. Get those hips low. Make your side kick strong. And face that way. Aha. See, Mr. Bird thought he was going to get ahead of the game and go the other way. Gotcha. All right, face back. 10 more, go. Get those hips low. Get those hips low. Ten more, go. Knock them out. Nice. All right, from here, down on the belly, cobra stretch. Gonna mix up some stretches today, so just pay attention. Hip, one hip down, look over your shoulder. Other hip down, look over that shoulder. Back to the middle, look up. Push back, sit on your heels, stretch your shoulders. Okay, from here, tuck your toes under and sit back on your heels. So you're stretching the bottom of your feet and your calf muscles. Now from here, forward arm swings. Backwards. Hugs. Arms up and down. Good, hands on your hips, head up and down. Right and left. Ear to shoulders. Stay on those toes. Head circles. Other way. All right, from here, we're going to put one leg forward. I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see. We're going to put our hands on our hips and we're going to push our hips forward. So we got to stay postured. We can't lean forward. If we lean forward, we don't get the stretch. So we want to stretch. We're going to stretch the front of this leg. So we're going to lean it forward, push our hips in. So like you're going to try to touch this leg to this heel. All right, now I'm going to take, if I've got my right foot forward, my left hand goes down. I'm going to take my right hand, come back and grab my foot. Stretch the top of my leg. Straighten the front leg and stretch it. Put your weight on your hands. Push it out into a front split. Roll sideways, jump side kick stretch. Foot in, change legs. Push the hips forward, stretch the front of that leg. Left foot in front, right hand down. Grab that foot and pull it. Straighten that front leg, stretch it. Push it out to a front split. Roll to your side, side kick stretch. All right, let's stand up. All right, so board breaking, let's kind of talk about what testing is. Either of you eligible for testing this cycle? Okay, so then, you know.
I'm testing next cycle because of the age limit.
Oh, okay. So you get to go next cycle. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, so what's everybody's levels? You're a level 1, you're a level 4. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna move forward then. Great. So board breaking, just kind of going over the board breaking real quick. Next cycle then it'll actually be board breaking. It'll be plastic boards. So we will be doing plastic boards. We'll get back to that. Like I said, we'll be back to sparring, moving forward. I don't know how comfortable everybody will be. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it, as far as, being comfortable of, sparring and things of that nature. We'll have testing over here. So unless something changes, you will be able to spar. So, if you're not able to spar by that time in Kentucky, we'll have to think about it. Okay. It's a fluid situation. Everybody's fixing their hair. I see you boys. I see you. You got a hot date after this or something? Come on, man. Both of you are like, I hate when my hair messes up. Okay. So from here, board breaking. So, pretty standard board breaking for you guys is you're going to have your kick of the cycle. This cycle, I think next cycle is going to be any standing kick. So you can choose which one you want. Axe kick, round kick, front kick, whichever.
Front kick all the way.
Front kick all the way. I believe from the curriculum, I remember that being the case, okay? So you can choose whichever one you want to do. Then you're always going to have the hand technique and then a jump kick and a spin kick. So what I've really been focusing on this cycle, or what I focused on with the first degrees, was doing the round kick and kind of focusing on that and then doing your jump kicks. But since you guys aren't testing this cycle, let's just practice on those things. Let's practice on your jump kicks and your spin kicks, okay? We didn't get to the spin kick in the first degree class, so that gives us a buffer. All right, so let's talk about the first one. Let's talk about our jump kicks. So you have really 3 standard jump kicks. There are others, and you're welcome to try them. It's just challenging for securing the board and your angle, okay? Of making sure you can angle correctly to hit the board. So you've got your jump front kick, you got your jump round kick, and you got your jump side kick. Now there's jump twist kick, there's jump axe kick. There's a bunch of different kicks, but it really just kind of depends on what you're capable of doing, okay? So let's start off. We're going to do the jump front kick. Now, the number 1 kick that I recommend as a jump front kick, because you've got number 1s. You've got where you're here and you just jump and you kick, You've got number 2s, which is the back foot comes forward. And then you got number 3s, where you bring the back foot forward and kick with the front foot. That is the one I recommend, and this is why. When we do a jump front kick, if we do a number 1, I can only bring my body weight so far forward and still do the kick properly. Does that make sense? If we do a number 2, I can bring my body forward. It's a little challenging to get the hips to turn and be accurate. It's not a bad kick, and it can work, and a lot of people use it. But the one I recommend, especially for young people, is a jump front kick, the number 3 variation, because the back knee comes up. It gives you momentum for your jump. It gives you momentum to bring your body weight up, and then you still can fly forward and do the kick. And that's the most important part. Think of it this way, guys. If I have this noodle, and no matter how fast I move this noodle, it's still just a noodle. It only weighs maybe half an ounce. It would have to move incredibly fast to do any damage. Makes sense? Right? We know that can happen because we have pictures of straw stuck in wood during a tornado. So tornado through the straw, boom, right into a piece of wood. Straight on the end. So we know these things can happen, but we can't move that fast. So we have to do what? We have to train with body weight. So if you put lead core in the center of this, and then I throw it, it makes a difference, yes? So we want to work on our body weight. In any of these jump kicks, spin kicks, anything like that, our body weight has to be moving at the target. So from here with the jump front kick, I want to make sure that as I'm coming forward, look at this leg, look at this foot. As I'm coming forward, I'm already starting to jump. That knee comes up, I jump. Boom, and I throw the kick. Now, most common mistake I see is this. Either did my body weight fly forward? No, I stayed in the spot. I should be moving. Or I see this. Where was my body weight going? Backwards, okay? So we want to make sure our body weight's going forward. So let's get it going. Let's go ahead and stand up. Jump front kicks. Good front stances so that everything rolls forward. And 1. Good, trying to lock that kick in. Ready, 2. Nice. 3. Good. 4. And 5. 6. Not done yet. You got a question? Grady, you got a question, buddy?
No, I was just coming close to, because I thought we were gonna switch sides.
Okay.
I was wondering if you were gonna say anything.
I know I talk a lot. I hear you, man. 7. Good. We're going to do 10 of these. 8. Good. I like seeing that body weight fly forward. 9. And 10. Change legs. Got to be able to do both sides. Never know. Maybe you sprain an ankle. Ready? 1. Good. 2. Nice. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Beautiful. 8. 9. Last one, make it your best one. 10. All right, now we're gonna work on the next one's a round kick, the jump round kick. So again, you have the three options. You have a number 1 jump round. You have the number 2 jump round, so that kicking foot's behind you and you're turning your body. And then you have the number 3 jump round, to where you're coming forward and you go. Now, for the front kick, I recommend the number 3 because you can get your body weight going into the board. But let's think about the round kick now. If we do a number 3 round kick, where's my body weight going? It's going parallel with the board. So it can be a little bit more difficult to have that power. So what we want to do is do the number 2. So the leg behind us, jump, and then that way that thing's coming straight at it, right? You know, that's kind of the idea. So the number 2 round kick is most likely the better kick for board breaking because everything is coming at it. Now, a couple of things when we talk about the round kick. We want to make sure that our leg is not coming through the middle like this, but that it looks like there's something that we've got to lift our leg over. So it has to come here. Hammer and nail principle. I know you guys have heard me talk about this. If I've got a nail sticking out, I don't bring the hammer up to hit it this way. It's not effective, there's no power, and there's a good chance I bend the nail or I miss altogether. So I want to make sure that the hammer is coming this way. So my foot is the hammer. So as I do this jump round kick, it's got to come up and not sweep through. Okay, so really focus on using these muscles here to lift your leg to the side. You're going to feel like you're leaning as you do it. That's you, and you are. And you are, okay? All right, so back leg, jump round kicks. Everybody got their water, got good. Let's get going. Take a look at it. So back leg round kick looks like this. We're going to jump. There we go. All right, ready? 1. Good. Try to jump off both feet. Grady, jump both feet. 2. There you go, sir. That's it. 3. Nice, Isaiah. Let's see if we can sling that leg around, guys. Yes. 4. Nice. Watch that door, man. Watch that door. 5. Or 6. Which one was that? 6? 7. Good. Lift those legs, guys. Both knees come up. 8. 9. Last one. Make it your best one. 10. All right. Change legs. Ready? 1. Good. Jump straight up, Mr. Bird. 2. Okay, jump off both feet. When we start going off, when we want to jump off our right foot, a lot of times we are a little hesitant. It's not our good jumping foot. Jump off both feet, boys. 4. 5. That's it, Grady. That was so fast, couldn't see it in the camera. 6. Nice, Isaiah. Work on lifting that knee a little higher, buddy. 7. That's it. That's it. 8. 9. Nice, gentlemen. And 10. Love it. Okay. So now as we move forward, guys, we have the jump side kick. Now, the jump side kick will make a lot more sense to you when we do the color belt form at the end of the year. The red belt, what used to be my red belt form. All right, it's called Chung Mu. And it has a run jump side kick in the form, and it also has a jump 360. You don't do any kicks, but you just jump and spin 360 degrees. So it really helps you learn how to do your jumps properly. So we have this form. The next form is called Dosan. It's the summer form, and it is the shortest of the forms. So that, as we're doing all our summer stuff, we can still get everything in. And then when we get back, then the next form is actually the longest of the, it's not the longest, maybe second longest of the color forms. All right, so from the run, jump, side kick here, what I want to do is this. We're going to take the back foot, step forward, then the other foot. Take a look at this foot. Look what I'm doing. I'm pointing it to the side. Now I'm going to lift my knee that way. Most common mistake as I do this run, jump, side kick is that as I do my running, my knee comes here. My foot stays back, and what does that make it? Makes it a round kick. Makes it a round kick. So we want to make sure that as we do this, this is the easiest way to practice. You go 1, 2, and you lift. Okay? But you want to make sure you're turned completely sideways. So I want to be end up like this. And that my knee and foot are on this side. So I got to make my foot go to the complete opposite side. So it looks like this. 1, 2, jump side kick. Knee comes up and then pushes out. Okay? Where most people mess this up is they do one of two things. They take 2 steps and they go 1, 2. Did you see? Instead, it should be the back foot first. But they go 1. They start leading with the front foot, which is very normal for people. So if that's the case, then it's 3 steps, right? But let's practice 2 steps because that's what we're going to do in a form in about 12 weeks. Make sense? All right, so run, jump, side kick. From your back.
Mr. Haynes,
Yes.
this one should be easy for me because this is what I use to break for my jump kick almost every time. So
Nice. So we will fine tune it even more. All right, so let's see it. Run, jump, side kicks. Walk through it the first couple times so I can watch your footwork, okay? Because the cameras are just slow. It's a blur. So 1. Okay, so Isaiah, looked like you did 3 steps there, buddy. Okay, let's try it again. 2 steps. 2 steps. So back foot, front foot. All right, ready? 3. That's the way. 4. Good. Ready?
can you wait just a sec? I need to change where my camera is because I'm gonna end up kicking it if I don't.
Okay. You're gonna put me in bars, huh? Is that what you're gonna do? Oh, it's on the end of your bed, huh? All right. 4. All right, so Isaiah, do it
I
with
forgot to move the chair, so I have to put it in a different way.
Isaiah, do it with me, okay? I'm gonna count it for you. Because I think because this is different. If you can run and run and run, that's great. But if I want to do it from the form perspective so that we can kind of get a head start on that, okay? That's the only reason. Obviously, if you're at testing and you're going to do your board breaking and you run like 10 steps, I'm going to be okay with it, okay? But let's do it for the form purpose, okay? So let's start, which leg you want to kick with? Your right? So right should be in front. All right, here we go. Go ahead and walk through it. Go. Okay, which one we kicking with, buddy? You just kicked with your left. Raise your hand, whichever leg you want to kick with. Okay, so right foot starts in front. Now, step with the back foot. Step with the front foot. Maybe I'm wrong. I lied. Put that leg behind you. Oops. So left leg should be in front, right foot's kicking. So right foot steps, left foot steps, lift the knee. There you go, bud. That's it. All right, let's work on it. Ready? And 4. Good. Try to pull that knee a little bit more, Grady. By the way, you're unmuted, buddy. 5. I'll mute you. Don't worry about it. 6. Nice. 7. Good. Grady, you're retracting like a hook kick. Work on pulling it straight back in, okay? There you go. All right, change legs. Change legs. So left leg is in behind you now. Right leg's in front. If you're kicking with your left. Ready? 1. That's it. Good, Isaiah. Watch that knee chambering, Grady. Get that knee around. Everybody's, if you're not left-handed, your left side's going to be a mess. You got to really focus on bringing that knee around.
I'm left-handed, but it still doesn't help at all.
3. So left foot, right foot, jump knee, and go. That was better, Grady. Pull that knee into your chest. 4. Isaiah, you're so fast, man. You fly off the camera. 5. All right, last 2. I want you to try to tuck your base leg. Tuck that jumping leg up into your other leg. 6. Last 1. Does everybody understand what I meant by that? 7. I want you to kick your other leg. All right, good. Okay. So we've done jump fronts, jump rounds, jump sides. Those are your 3 basics. If you're interested in learning one of the others, then, get a lesson with your instructor or one of us. It doesn't matter. And, we'll get you going on that, okay? All right, my friends. So now, spin kicks, spin side. Spin side is the most common, but it is not the only one. Okay, you can do a spin heel kick or a spin hook kick. If you choose to do those, just think about how the boards can be held so that can happen, right? So if you do a spin heel kick, you're going to be kicking the bag essentially, because you're going to have to go all the way through. You're going to kick the board. You're going to kick through the uprights of the board holder. Make sense? Same thing with a spin hook kick. It can be done. You just have to make sure that you're safe doing it. Okay, it doesn't matter to me if that's what you want to try. But it is, when I say spin, you do have to go backwards instead of coming forwards like that back leg round kick. It's got to go backwards. You cannot do like a tornado kick because that would make it a jump spin kick. And you're not allowed to do those until later. Okay, for board breaking. Obviously, you can do it anytime you want. I know, sad. Big lip over there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Big cries, big tears. Okay. So from here, let's work forward. Let's go on to the next part. Let's work on those spin side kicks. And what I want you to really look at is making sure that you get your head out of the party. Now, what I mean by that, when you do a spin side, is a lot of people, what they do is they twist and they try to do the kick like this. And see how I'm upright? I can't kick straight. Here's the theory of kicking, guys. So this is a little bit, maybe above your pay grade at your age. But here's what I want you to think about. I want my side kick to be this natural body motion. Does that make sense? For me to kick hip level, what has to happen? My head has to be away from the target. Does this make sense? So when you do a spin side kick, it's got to be here. You have to make your body look like a T position. Anytime you do any type of hard kicking, you start getting to 2, 3, 4 boards. You have to get your head out of the ball game, or the party, so that you can really use that natural body motion to make it strong. Does that make sense?
So pretty much like if this was me standing straight up, I'd spin around. Then when I got about halfway, I'd go like that, then kick through it.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of looks like this, guys. Again, slow motion. As I come around, I'm here. I lift the knee, and now I've got to make the body get in the right position. Does that make sense? So that's the important part. So that this is the natural motion. I'm not trying to fight against the rest of my body, my hip, and my bones by kicking this way. Okay? All right. So let's give that a shot. Spin side kicks. Let's do it sideways so I can watch how everything's moving. And we'll do about half sideways, half facing the camera. All right, so it doesn't matter which leg's in front. And I'm going to count it out. We'll switch and do both sides today. All right, here we go. Ready? And 1. Okay. 2. Good. So Isaiah, get your head out of the party. Lean back a little bit more, okay? 3. That's it. And you have better balance, didn't you? Yes. Not Grady. He fell down. I don't know if you saw that or not, but he fell down. You can pick on him next time you see him in class. 4. That's it. Now, Grady, you're overspinning. Let me show you 2 things that are causing that. Number 1 is this. As you go to spin, as you go to start your kick, you're turned like this. So for you to start the kick, what do you have to do? Turn to here first. So you're having to turn 90 degrees more than what's necessary. Secondly, watch this. You're doing this. You're coming all the way around to here before you lift your leg. What's the problem with this? Where's my hip actually pointing?
To the side where it's not where the board isn't.
It actually needs to point here, because if I'm going to do a side kick, that leg will bring that hip around. So you're just over spinning. So you want to spin to here, facing away. Lift it like there's something right here. Pick it up and drive straight in.
So like this.
Good, but you don't put your foot down behind you. That's a product of overspinning, is that foot lands behind you. Yes. See how you've landed forward that time? That's better. See where your foot went? Pay attention to where your foot's going. On the retraction even. Where'd it go? See what I'm saying? So that's what you got to work on. Slow it down, kick harder. And don't fall down. All right, here we go. 5. That's it, Isaiah, looking better. If you still get your head a little bit more out of the party, you'll kick a little higher, okay? 6. Nice, that was better, that was better. 7. All right, the other thing I see, guys, is let's try to chamber that knee in tighter. Bring it closer to your body as you spin. 9. That's it. That was better, Grady. 10. Good. Isaiah, do me a favor. Do one pointed at the camera, please. You can't? You don't have space? Okay. All right. All right, let's do the other leg then. All right, ready? And 1. That's it. Is that the same side, Isaiah, or is the other side? Was that the other side? Okay, good. 2, it was just so smooth, it looked like the same one. Yeah, that's different. Okay, yeah. Okay. Don't fall, Grady. 3. Control the leg. Oh, that's Isaiah's good side there. 4. That's a good kick, Isaiah. That's it. 5. Good. Little bit more knee chamber. Little bit more knee chamber, boys. 6. Mm-hmm. Looking good, guys. 7. Where'd that foot go, Grady? Went towards your door. Went towards your closet door. Come on, man. Make it straight. 10. Where'd that foot go, Grady? Do it towards the camera so I can see it go straight.
Oh, by the way, that's not my closet. This is my living room. This is my dining room.
Oh, okay. So that's just the doors between them. It looks like closet doors. All right. Where'd your foot land? I want you to hold it right at the camera. When you do a spin side kick, I want you to pin your foot for just a moment. That's where you should be ending. Do it again. Okay, you got to get your head. Your head's completely fallen off. It's not even in the party. All right, to get it away from the party, but not out of the party completely. All right, you're almost falling down. So keep your core a little bit tighter. There you go. That was better. That was better. All right, very good. Okay, guys, let's go over the form. Okay, so Isaiah, what level are you again? 2? 4. Okay, so you're on the third level of the form, and then Grady's on the first level of the form, right? Yes. Okay.
I'm on the 4th level.
You're doing the 4th level, so you're doing all of it. Okay, cool. That's right. You're getting your private lessons, so I'm sure you guys got it. Okay. All right. So, Isaiah, do your form first. I want you to do it by yourself. I'll come back and watch you in a second. Let me watch Grady, and then I'll be back to you. Okay.
I'm really bad with the 4th section. I can
Okay.
do everything else really fast and pretty smooth, I guess, but I can't do anything in the 4th section.
Okay. Practice as far as you've got, and then we'll work on it in a minute, okay? Since you guys are so far apart. All right, Grady, tune me for me. Let me pin your video so I can see you. Okay. Ready? And begin. Freeze right here. Your stance, your body position looks a little funky. So it should be a good front stance, leaning into that stance. There you go. Now that looks better. Okay, freeze right here. Are you 45 degrees or are you sideways?
40.
Okay, lost you again. There you are.
Sorry, yeah. My mom's iPad is linked to her phone, so someone just called her, so
Okay.
it cuts out when that happens. So from the way my camera's facing, it's because it's in the charger. I was facing 45. It was just like that, so it looked like I was facing sideways.
Sounds good.
I'll put it like this so it's a little easier to tell.
Okay, let's see it one more time. And then I'm going to jump over to Isaiah. Good. Okay. Chambers all look good short of one motion. Okay. So one motion looks kind of funky. And so you're here, you come back, X block, twist kick, 1, 2. Now you're getting ready to do the next one and your hands switch. This is where you should be. Okay. This is where I'm seeing.
So when I do that, for me, it's sort of natural So when I'm right here, when I come forward and do the second one, it's sort of natural for me to put a hand forward so I can pull it back and bring my low block up.
The hand should be forward, but your hand doing the high block should come to your hip. It's coming to your abdomen. So it should come here. One, and the next punch is 2 punch. Come back. Come back, come back, come back. So you just did your twist. 1, 2, step back, full chamber. Out across your belt, on your belt. That's it. That's it. Just a small detail, but at your level, those are the things that we look for. Does that make sense? Try not to make it so circular. Yes, good. Now, what I was telling people last week in the live class on Sunday was to highlight your chambers. Make every chamber pause. Let everybody see how good you can chamber. And here's why. I want you to think about a slingshot, right? If you have a slingshot and you pick it up and you do that, or if I have a slingshot and I'm going to shoot you with it, I'm going to hit you with a rock and I go, no problem, right? There's no.
Nope, no aim.
You know,
No aim.
Slingshot. So, but if he comes back and does this, big difference, right? So same thing in all of these moves, really show them how far you're pulling back. Boom. So slow down the chambers. Oh, even slow down those 2 punches, man. There you go. So it's and then pow, and pow. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's just artistic differences. Make sense? To make things look sharp.
Okay.
So you practice that.
Thank
Isaiah, you're up, buddy. Pin your video. All right, here we go. Begin. Is that where you're stuck? Okay. So from that ridge hand, you're going to do a number 2 round kick. And then turn, twin punch high. From here, right hand comes to your hip. You step to a back stance, and it's an upset punch this way, just like at the beginning of the color belt form. Okay? Now from here, you're going to step through 9 block. Now from here, this is the part that messes people up. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the body motion. I'm going to move back a little bit. So my hands, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to push all the way around the top, up on my toes, and double ridge hand block. Hold on, slow down. First one's double ridge. That should be going the other way though. Yes. So do it again. Go back to here. You can leave your sound on.
Mr. Jackson says it goes this way, then this way.
Push it over. No, push it over your head. Yes. Ridges. Then goes the other way. Because now you got to come this way, hands up, and do your leg stretches, right? Okay? So you got to push it. I'm seeing if that paper's on here. I don't think it is, but that's exactly what it is, man. I'm telling you. I'm wrong. I'll tell you I'm wrong, but I'm almost 100% certain. I had to do this for him for 6-8 months. So here, round kick, boom. Make sense? So leg stretch, twin inner forearm blocks. Out here like this, like you're making 2 muscles. Yes. Then back in front, leg stretch it to the back. And inner forearm blocks, good. Right foot steps, high block. Other right, yeah, there you go. I'm sorry, it looked like you did 2 steps there, just 1. Punch. Now you're going to pick up the left foot, turn back towards the camera, and switch hands all at the same time. So you're here, you're going to turn, left high block, right punch. Okay, so let's work on it. All right, let's do it again. Let's go from your ridge hand. Number 2, make sure that thumb is tucked over, man. Make sure your thumb is tucked over. It's a ridge hand, yeah. Number 2, round kick. Twin punch towards me. Upset punch. Left hand up. Step through, sitting stance, 9 block. Push over the head. Other way, there you go. Ridges, good. Back this way. Double nice. So you want to make sure when you do this that it doesn't swing all the way under, okay? So when you go, it's here and goes right to that block, right? So first one is here and ridges, comes back around right to the normal chamber. The chamber doesn't stop. The chamber doesn't change. Yeah. Yep, you should, yeah, down lows. All right. Cross, left hand in front, good. Twin inner forearm block. Really pull back between those shoulder blades. Good, step punch, or step high block punch. Turn, as you turn, switch hands, good. That's it, nice, that's it. All right, does that make you feel any better on it? Okay, except for that one, I'll confer with Mr. Jackson. He's with his dad this weekend, so I won't be able to talk to him until Monday, but I'll confer with him and make sure that we're both on the same page. Okay, buddy? All right, good. Good. All right, fellas, we're out of time. The rest of your form looked good, Isaiah. What I would tell you is, just like I told Grady, work on your chambers. Make sure that your chambers pause for a split second so that we can see them. So I know you were sitting down. Did you hear me talking about the slingshot? So if you have a slingshot and you just pick it up and you do this, you don't really pull back. Would you be afraid of somebody having a slingshot doing this instead of this? Which one's going to be the one that's going to hurt more? So same idea, when you do a move, show them the chamber. Wow, twist kick, boom, show it. Make sense? So make that chamber look really sharp, really long, and it'll be better, okay? Good job today, fellas. Good kicks, good jump kicks. Keep working on your spins, making sure you're getting your head out of the target area, okay? All right, my friends, we'll see you next time. Have a good day, good weekend. We'll see you on the mat. Maybe we'll see you this weekend.
See ya. Bye.